You have a very cool look in this movie.
Yeah, we tried out a few different looks hair-wise, and actually that became such an important stamp on who the character really was, you know? And then finally when it all came together and I had the bleach blonde hair and the piercings were all in the right place and put my leather jacket on, I felt like then I was really able to bring that kind of New York attitude out in her and really hopefully bring her to life, so.
No one calls me Elizabeth, except my dad, and he's an asshole. So if you don't mind, my name's Daisy.
And speaking of New York, you have a flawless American accent. How much work goes into that? Because you're clearly not American. And I wonder...
Very Irish.
Very Irish.
Well, I was born in New York, so technically I'm a New Yorker, but moved back when I was about 3 years old and never really kind of had the American accent. But I grew up watching things like Seinfeld and, you know, stuff like that. So I think that just really opened up my ear to different sounds and just how people talk. And also, whenever my dad and I would just be messing around, we'd always do accents. That was kind of the automatic thing for us to do. So it was always a fun thing for me to do, and I was kind of used to doing it.
It seems very funny to think about you learning English from Seinfeld. That is very...
It's talking like George Costanza all of a sudden, you know? Like, wow, what a weird 10-year-old.
Very funny early run. Who would you love to collaborate with on a lighter movie?
Kristen Wiig, straight away.
Oh wow, she was just here the other day.
I know she was. I know she was. And I'm gutted that I missed her. She's my wallpaper on my phone.
Oh, really?
Her and the Californians, you know, the SNL sketch, Stuart? That's her. I mean, people like her and Will Ferrell and all those guys, the SNL guys are like, they're the best, they really are. And there's no way I'd ever be as funny as them. But I love comedy so much, and it's like, I'll watch that more than anything else.
Irish people have a dark streak in them, it seems.
Oh, do you think so? Oh, maybe we do. It's all the fight in us, you say. But you see, at the same time, though, like, the Irish have such a great sense of humour. You know, we really do.
Martin McDonagh is a great example.
Yeah, McDonagh, exactly, yeah. And his stuff is kind of dark and, you know, only a certain type of person gets that, I think. But in general, we like to have the crack, which is what we say at home. We like to have fun all the time. So it'd be great to actually put that into work as well.
Well, hopefully from this interview you'll start to get some lighter material.
I hope so. I don't want people thinking that I'm really serious all the time, you know?
You have, I think, one of the more difficult names to pronounce in the business. What is the most common mispronunciation of your name?
Saoirse seems to be a popular one. Saoirse, Suarez.
That's creative.
Yeah. It used to really annoy me, actually. It used to really annoy me having to do it. I was like, why can't they, you know, I don't get it. I don't get why they can't understand. But I don't mind now, because it is a tough name. And you look at it and you think, how the hell am I going to pronounce that? So. Bye, Hollywood Reporter.